Big Manny Studios presents an almost original production. Big Manny 1, Big Manny. Big Manny by Jaden Christ. Written and illustrated by Jaden Christ. Narrated by Jaden Christ. Manny Heffley voiced by Jaden Christ. It's early in the morning on the 28th of January 2025. Emmanuel Manny Heffley III has just turned 3 years old. Manny is stood in his back garden, staring at his brother Greg intently. Greg stares back. Greg starts to notice how bad Manny looks. His younger brother's veins are worryingly visible and a deep, deep purple. Manny doesn't look good at all. In an instant, Manny's whole body writhes and shakes as he grows bigger and bigger. His pupils become a dark red, indicating how evil he's becoming as his mind is consumed by an unknown force. His veins continue to pump mysterious purple blood around his body. The earth itself crumbles beneath his feet. He is Big Manny. Greg is terrified. How could this be happening? He stares up in shock, praying it was all a dream. But it's not. In his blinding rage, the Big Manny shot out his long arm to grab his brother in one hand. Greg screams, alerting the rest of the Heffley family from inside the house. You can see the hunger in Manny's eyes. Clearly his new size requires a large amount of sustenance. Combined with Manny being a bratty child, Manny decides he must eat his brother. Meanwhile, Manny's mother Susan, father Frank, and eldest brother Roderick run out of the house to see what Greg is shouting at. They witness Greg's violent death, and it paralyzes them in fear. Manny, still hungry, picks up his remaining family with his blood-soaked hands. For a single second, Manny locks eyes with his mother, and for that single second, Manny's humanity flickered back on. Then it turned off, and he continued being evil, and Big Manny ate his family in one messy bite. Drenched in blood, Manny steps out of the hole he was standing in to show his enormous 50-foot stature. He can see for miles in every direction, and sets his eyes on Boston, Massachusetts. For Big Manny, it's just a short walk over a large river, and he continues his rampage on the people of Boston. Manny violently kills hundreds of thousands of people on his path of hunger and being evil. Multiple fires start as the city is destroyed. People try and stop the Big Manny, but he is set on a path of destruction. Manny screams at the top of his lungs, "I'm only free," deafening many people nearby. Through the carnage, in the center of Boston is a huge park, untouched by all the ruckus, green and lush with trees and flowers. There's a small swing set and a slide near one end, and at the other end is a wooden stage where important meetings are held. One such important meeting was happening right now. Ex-President Obama was doing an apology/excuse for the recent demolished hospital situation. However, before he could finish, Big Manny grabs a giant gun from the top of one of the gun shops nearby. Manny knew what he must do. He must kill Obama. Manny walks over to Obama, gun in hand, and places it next to his target's head, finger on the trigger. To be continued. And that's Big Manny 1. This is very much an experiment to see if I like making this sort of thing. I have in fact made 12 books set in the Manny-verse, with more on the way, all of which are way better than Big Manny 1. Those are all on my Instagram, that should be linked in the description and my bio. If you made it to the end and actually liked it, then please hit that epic like and epic subscribe. Leave an epic comment on what you think I can do to improve. Bye.